Hi children, today we are going to do comparison. We compare. In the class you're always comparing. Tom got high mark, I got low mark. Comparing is very clever, cleverest. Oh, you are not so clever as Peter. Peter is so clever. Always comparing. Okay, so we are going to do today, we are going to use descriptive words. Adjectives are used for comparison, as comparison. Okay, now supposing somebody gives you say lemon or some green mango to eat, you will say, oh, it's sour. As sour as a green mango, as sour as a lemon, and you go on. Yes? Okay. Now, we are going to compare adjectives. Okay? Adjectives are used for comparison, comparing. Alright? Now, let's look at our first picture. It's very interesting exercise. You'll have to compare children. You compare things, birds, food, all kinds. Yes? Good. Look here. Let's look at our first picture. And where we have used adjectives as comparison. Look at this. Who is this? If you are very cunning in the class, you try to get the better of everybody, or you want to get the best, what will they say? This animal is called fox. Oh, she is as cunning as a fox. Yes, comparing a person with animal. That is as cunning as a fox. What did the fox do? Remember the grapes are sour? Remember the fox took all the animals into the cave to eat up? Yes, as cunning as a fox. So the fox is known for his cunning ways. So if you are a person, if you are a child who is cunning, get the better of others to get better, then you say, oh, he is cunning as a fox. So this is not a good quality to cultivate. You should not be cunning. Okay? Good. Let's look at our next picture. Look at this. What is this? Sunshine. Sunshine. Now, when you study, when you give a smart answer, teacher will say, my goodness, she's so bright as the sun. Anything you say gives a beautiful answer. As bright as the sun. When you're all the time alert, giving correct, smart answers, they'll compare you with the sun and they say, as bright as the sun. You are as bright as. You look so beautiful, bright as. Your mind, your brain is as bright as the sun. Quick and bright. Good. Let's take another picture. Look. An owl. Here is an owl. When does the owl come out? It comes out at night. Okay. So now, this owl, they say, is very wise as an owl. When you give very wise, very smart answer, young child talking like an old person, they'll compare you to her, and owl will say, oh, she's as wise as an owl. When you give a smart answer or talk like an old lady, oh, this person is as wise as an owl. So they always compare the owl being very wise. The word wise, adjective wise as. Comparing to the bird, you make comparison between the people, the way you say, act, you say, oh, she's as wise as an owl. Good. Let's take another picture. We are using adjectives as comparison. Now what is this? Have you seen snail? What does the snail do? It carries its home on its back. How does it move? Very slow. So whether in the running race or in the writing or any work you do, if you are very slow, people will compare you, or mommy or daddy or teacher will compare you with the snail and say, oh, is as slow as a snail. Very slow to get up and do some work. She is as slow as a snail because the snail moves very slowly. Yes? Good. Let's go on to another picture. What are we doing? Using adjectives as comparison. Yes? Good. Here you have the beautiful cold moon. Yes? Moon. When do you see the moon? A clear night. The full moon is always beautiful to look at. Now, as beautiful as the moon. Now, on your birthday, or you dress up nicely and you go greet everybody, and they'll say, "My goodness, you are as beautiful as the moon. How well Mama dressed you. You look as beautiful as the moon." Okay? That's a lovely adjective, beautiful. The children compared moon all the time because they look so lovely and nice and they're so sweet and beautiful. As beautiful, you look as beautiful as the moon. Comparing. This is an adjective beautiful, comparing yourself to the moon or the something to the moon. Let's go on to a new picture, children. Here we are. Look, what do you see here? You see a dark night, moonless night. When the moon is there, everything looks lovely. When the moon is not there, you might find one or two small stars. Dark, the night darkness. As dark as the night. Dark as the night. Why are you so dark as the night today? Supposing you're so dull and not wanting to do any work and does nothing. As dark as the night. Good. Let's go on to another picture. What is this? A little bee collecting honey. Is the bee lazy sitting in one corner? No. Your teacher will say, be always busy like the bee. All the time doing something. And the bee is all the time going from flower to flower, collecting honey, making honey for you and me. As busy as a bee. So somebody who does work all the time, they'll say, oh my, she's always as busy as a bee, doing some work or the other. Who is busy as a bee at home? Your mommy, all the time busy. Your mommy is as busy as a bee, comparing mommy to the bee. Bee never sits quietly, mommy never sits quietly either. As busy as a bee. Word busy. The bee and the busy. The bee is compared to humans, you and me, if we are busy like the bee. Yes? Good. Let's go on to another new picture. You see, little lamb. When children are soft spoken, they're very nice, then they compare you to the lamb. Say, as gentle as the lamb, as gentle. Oh, she is as gentle as the lamb. Yes? So when you are very soft spoken, your ways are so soft, they say, you are as gentle as a lamb. The lamb never hurts anyone. It's very soft. Its breath goes about as gentle as a lamb. They compare the lamb when you behave like them, as gentle as the lamb. Good. Shall we look at another picture? Look. With this, cheetah. Can you run as fast as a cheetah? Can you run? Not at all. Now, this is a cheetah. How does he run? Fast. As fast as a cheetah. Supposing you run in the games field, sports field, you run and get the first place, then you will say, my goodness, she is as fast as a cheetah. She can run as fast as a cheetah. Yes? Because you come to the place before they blow the whistle, you're already there. You're as fast as a cheetah. If you're a good runner, they compare you to a fastest running cheetah. Good. Let's go on to another picture. Look, you see here, tall tree. Yes, in the forest you see tall trees. What about the coconut tree? It's very tall. If you are a tall child, they'll say, look at that, as tall as a tree. You are looking already as tall as a tree. You are so young, I'm sure you'll grow tall, taller than what you are. As tall as a tree. As tall as a tree, comparing your height with the tree, with the nature. Good. Let's go on to another picture, children. Are you enjoying? Yes, good. Using adjectives as comparison. Here you have honey. Who collects honey and makes honey for you? Bee. What does it taste when you put it in your mouth? As sweet as honey. Somebody makes a lovely cake or something nice. Say, yummy is as sweet as honey. Even a fruit, if you eat, you'll compare to the honey because that's very sweet. Sweet as honey. When you taste the honey, how do you feel? As sweet as honey. Or you like a little girl or boy, tiny, they're very sweet, they talk and they give nice speech or sing. You say, my, she's so sweet. She's as sweet as honey. Good. Let's talk. Let's go on to a new picture. Look what we have here. An elephant. Elephant. What do you compare? Elephant. As huge as an elephant. Yes? As huge as an elephant. If you have a big doggy or big animal, oh my goodness, look at that. As huge as an elephant. Look at that big dog. It's as huge as an elephant. Something big and huge. Because it is the biggest land animal. So they compare. If they have a big fat child, oh my goodness, the child is as huge as an elephant. Have to do something about it. Okay? Good. Now, let's go on to another picture. We are comparing using adjectives as comparison. Here we have ocean. Yes? Ocean, isn't it? And look at the waves coming right. When you stand by the wave, what do the waves do? Come and bang on you. Rough as the waves. They are so huge and they are rough and they knock you down. So you say, as rough as the waves that come from the sea, isn't it? As rough as the waves. They bang on you, lash on you, and you fall. Always the waves are rough and huge. So sometimes when children are rough and abrupt, you compare people to the waves. Oh, he is so rough. He is as rough as the waves. Let's go on to a new picture. Remember, we are comparing adjectives as comparison. We are using, and here you have a deer. Love deer? What is a deer? As gentle as a deer. Yes? As gentle as a deer. Look at the face. So cute and gentle. If the children are gentle, soft and lovely, then you say, oh, he is as gentle as a deer. Oh, she is as gentle as a deer. Because everybody likes to cuddle little deer. Good. Let's go on to a new picture. We are using adjectives as comparison. What do we see here? Here we see a grass, all green grass growing. What's the color of grass? Green. So, as green as grass, what do we say? As green as grass. As green as grass means fresh. If you are always alert, fresh, giving smart answers, oh, you're always green as grass. That means you're never sleepy or drooping. Okay? As green as grass. Sometimes people, they're so smart and brisk and walk about and do the work. They say, oh, she's as green as grass. Oh, he's as green as grass. Comparing to the grass, you never grow old. You're always fresh and green like the grass. Yes? Good. Let's go on to another picture. Here we are. What are these? Mountains. Mountains. What do we say for the mountain? As tall as the mountains. Yes, as tall as the mountain. What do you mean here? Compare the children to get good high mark and say always score good high mark so that you can always stand tall as a mountain. Be proud like the mountain. Tall. Always tall. Never giving up. Okay? Good. Let's go on to another picture, children. What do we have here? Here you have a beautiful ocean. Yes? A lovely ocean. Now, ocean, if you go and play near the water place in the ocean, if you go down, anything will happen? Cannot get you out. Why? It's very deep. Deep as the ocean. As deep as the ocean. Very deep. You cannot, once you go in, you cannot come out. As deep as the ocean. Now some people think very deep. They give lovely answers. They remember what they say and they don't forget. They keep everything in mind and they say, my, this person is deep as the ocean. So clearly he talks. So deep his thoughts are. Make others feel good. As deep as the ocean. We are comparing adjectives as comparisons. Let's go on to a new picture, children. What do we see here? You have an ostrich. How does the ostrich move? Very slowly? No, it can run very fast. Yes? Yes. So, if somebody runs very fast and runs like a lightning, we say, as fast. What do you say about the ostrich? As fast as the ostrich. Yes? Or this person can run as fast as the ostrich and win the cup. As fast as the ostrich. Ostrich is a bird with long legs, long neck and tiny head. Before you say Jack, it runs, it disappears. It's the fastest running bird. Huge bird. So if you are a good runner, they call you. Oh, you are as fast as the ostrich. Definitely you will win the cup. Let's go on to another picture. Peacock. There are children in the class who are referred to as proud. Some won't mix, won't talk. When they call you, they'll say, oh my, look at Tom. Tom is as proud as a peacock. He won't mix with anybody. Or you will say, Susan, she's proud as the peacock. Stand with the head tall and won't mix, won't talk, won't give an answer. So, people are compared with bird, this particular bird. Proud as a peacock. Let's look at another picture. We are comparing adjectives, using adjectives as comparisons. What do we see here? The desert. The desert. What grows in the desert? Nothing much. Maybe some cactus and a date palm. So we'll say, as dry as the desert. Look at your garden. It's as dry as the desert. Comparing your garden to the dry desert. As dry as the desert. Good. Shall we look at another picture? Look. If you disappear fast, run away quickly from the sight, then they'll say, as quickly, oh, he disappeared, as quickly as the rabbit. As quick as the rabbit. He's as quick as a rabbit. He'll disappear. As quick as the rabbit. Because you see the rabbit here and the next minute the rabbit is not there. So you compare people who run away fast, who disappear from the sight before we say Jack, say as quick as the rabbit. Oh, he's as quick as the rabbit.